All right, some update on the orchids. As you can see, in the summer I had a few. Um, this one is coming up. Yeah, when I first bought it, I kind of left it in the sun too long. So it got burned here and there. Yeah, I know. My bad. So as the fall is coming to a mid-fall right now, and the orchid is slowly having their own spikes, as you can see. But just want to show you these in the summer. I've already shown this. um, Now you can see it's very strange, this spike. At first I thought it was a flower, and then all of a sudden it seems like it's just a leaf. So this one is very strange. So it might be growing some, maybe cakey, uh, or it could be just, I have no idea. I've never seen this before. So just want to share this with you guys. But definitely, if you look closer, there's a spike coming out of there, right in the middle, right. I don't know if you can see it. Here's a spike coming out between the leaves. So definitely looks like another extra leaves coming out, or it could be a keiki. Keiki, I guess I call it keiki because it could grow on its own after this. Once it develops some roots, it'll be able to grow on its own, without the rest of the other stem. But so here comes, this one is also quite interesting because in the summer, it's funny, this leaves, it turns yellow, but I don't, well, it turns yellow recently, but I know it's probably given up on its development. And at first I thought the crown is rotted, but I keep checking inside. It seems to be okay, and it's actually very strong. Like if the crown is rotted here, if you pull this leaf, it'll come off. But the crown is not, so I'm not sure why it's not growing an extra leaves from starting from this point. But it started to have its own sprouting on the side, like the other one. But this one is more noticeable in terms of whether it's growing leaves or not. Probably shown this to you guys in the summer already. And at the same time, here's a flower spike start coming out. It's coming out slow, like much slower than a spike would be, should be. Like for example, this one here, it's growing at its steady state, but this seems to be just now it started to grow. So it's doing two things: it's growing its leaves and it's growing spikes. So it's probably need a lot of energy to grow both. So yeah, let's see how it goes when the winter comes. It's gonna be some flower for sure on any of these, because even with this, it has a spike in here already. Or you know what? I know when it's in between the leaves, the spike usually is a flower spike, but these two throws me off. I mean, I've never seen it before, like growing something like this. With all the years that I witnessed a lot of interesting plants, interesting flowers growing out of it, but these two actually throws me off a little bit. So anyway, these two, they're actually in bark, okay? And these two, because I don't have the bark yet, I couldn't find any in the store these days, so I stick with the moss, sphagnum moss, but I rarely add water. So I'm letting the new root to go around the moss, and I'm actually filling the water in the middle once in a while. In the middle, I'm sure all the roots are dead, but out at the outside, you can see the roots are very thick, and I'm pretty happy with that. Same goes with this guy. The root is growing from the side in the middle of sphagnum moss, and look at this, it's growing a leaf in here as well, as you can see. But yeah, it's doing pretty good, except for the burn here when I first got it from the store. Yeah, I guess it wasn't used to it, but after I leave it here for the rest of the summer, it enjoys the sun a lot. And as you can see, the first time it got burned, afterward it's just, it got used to it, and it's okay. Same with all of these. It's facing the sun directly, and it's enjoying it. So yeah, just want to update these flowers that I've witnessed, and I'm enjoying sharing it with you all. And if you have any interesting video, please share. I love to see the development of orchids, so please share as much as you can. Okay, that's all I have for today.